Namaste to all those who have arrived here. Yogas, the Wellness Club of IIT Bombay, welcomes you to the 4th International Day of Yoga. 21st June, as you all know, was declared as the Yoga Day by the UN General Assembly in the year 2015. This day is significant in most parts of the world as it is the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Today, as we perform the common yoga protocol, there are millions around the world who are joining with us in the celebration of yoga. This set of practices of common yoga protocol is released by the Ministry of Ayush so that people can take up yoga in their daily life, irrespective of their age groups. Yogas, since its starting, has been involved in conducting various wellness programs for the IIT Bombay community. This year, we have decided to conduct a 1-month-long yoga celebration starting from May 24th. Various workshops, talks, meditation and practice sessions, movie screening and research symposium and others were conducted during this period. Let us now welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Hasit Joshipura, Director at Larsen & Toubro. I also invite Dean of Student Affairs, Professor Soumya Mukherjee. Also, we have Chairman Gymkhana, Professor Atul Srivastava sir. I now request Professor Ashish Pandey sir to hand over a Tulsi plant to our guest, Dr. Joshipura. I now request Professor Momaya from SOM department to hand over a Tulsi plant to Dean SA, Professor Soumya Mukherjee sir. I also request Professor Momaya sir to hand over a Tulsi plant to Professor Atul Srivastava sir. Let me now request the dignitaries to join the practices of the common yoga protocol. So please join and be seated on the mat. The participants can be seated on any sitting position and we will be playing a video. So try to be synced with the video.
Sangachadvam samvadadvam Sangachadvam samvadadvam Samvo manansi janatam Samvo manansi janatam Deva bhagam yatha purve Deva bhagam yatha purve Sanjanana upasate Sanjanana upasate Sanjanana upasate Sanjanana upasate Sanjanana upasate Sanjanana upasate.
Welcome to the world of yoga. Let us start Yoga Sadhana with Chalana Kriyas or loosening practices to increase microcirculation. Neck exercises forward and backward neck bending. Stand in an alert posture. Keep feet comfortably apart and your arms on the waist. Exhale and bend head forward slowly and try to touch the chin to the chest. Inhale, move the head as far back as is comfortable and come back with inhalation. Right and left neck bending. Exhale, bend the head slowly to the right. Bring the ear as close as possible to the shoulder. Inhale, bring the head to normal position. Exhale, bend the head to the left side. Inhale, bring the head up to normal position. Right and left twisting. Exhale, gently turn the head to the right side so that the chin is in line with the shoulder. Inhale, bring the head to the normal position. Exhale, turn the head to the left side. Inhale and bring the head to the normal position. Neck rotation. Bend the head forward, trying to touch the chin to the chest. Inhale. Slowly rotate the head clockwise. While coming down, exhale. Rotate the head in anti-clockwise direction. Feel the stretch around the neck and loosening up of the joints and muscles of the neck and release of tension in the neck. People with neck pain and spondylitis should do the practice gently. Shoulder movements. Feet together, make the body straight. The arms by the sides. Inhale. Raise both the arms sideways above your head with the palms outwards. Exhale and bring them down in the same manner. The arms must not touch the head when going up or the thighs when coming down. The palms must be open with the fingers together. Shoulder rotation. Stand erect. Raise both the arms. Place the fingers of the left hand on the left shoulder and the fingers of the right hand on the right shoulder. Full rotation of both the elbows in a circular manner. Try to touch the elbows in front of the chest on the forward movement and touch the ears while moving up. Stretch the arm back in the backward movement and touch the sides of the trunk while coming down. Do the same anti-clockwise. And repeat 5 times. Practice of this Kriya makes the bones, muscles and nerves of the shoulder region healthy. These practices are helpful in cervical spondylitis and frozen shoulder. Trunk twisting. Keep the legs about 2 feet apart. Raise both the arms up to chest level with the palms facing each other. Exhale. Twist the body towards the right side so that the left palm touches the right shoulder. Come back with inhalation. Now exhale, twist the body towards the left side so that the right palm touches the left shoulder. Come back with inhalation. Repeat. Do slowly with breathing. Avoid this practice in case of vertebral and disc disorders and during menstruation. Relax in standing posture. Knee movements. Inhale. lift your arms up at the shoulder level. Exhale, bend the knees and bring down your body to the squatting position. Inhale and straighten the body. Repeat 2 more times. This practice strengthens the knees and hip joints. Avoid this in case suffering from acute arthritis. Exhale while bringing down the hands. Now, let us move to Yogasana. Tadasana. Tad means palm tree. Keep your feet 2 inches apart. Interlock the fingers and turn the wrist outwards. Inhale. Raise the arms up and bring them in line with the shoulders. Raise the heels off the floor and balance on the toes. Stay in this position for 10 to 15 seconds. This asana brings stability in the body, helps to clear up congestion of the spinal nerves, corrects faulty posture. Exhale, bring the heels down. Release the interlock of the fingers and bring the arms down parallel to the trunk and come back to a standing posture. Vrikshasana. Vriksh means tree. Stand with the feet 2 inches apart. Focus on a point in front. Exhale, bend the right leg and place the foot on the inside of the left thigh. The heel should be touching the perineum. Inhale and extend the arms up and join the palms. Stay in this position for 10 to 15 seconds and breathe normally. This improves neuromuscular coordination, endurance, and alertness. Avoid this practice in case of arthritis and obesity. Exhale and bring the arms and right foot down. And repeat the asana. Bend the left leg and place the foot on the right thigh. The heel should touch the perineum. Inhale. Extend the arms up and join the palms. Relax. Padhastasana. Pada means foot. Hasta means hand. Inhale slowly and raise the arms up. Stretch up the body from the waist. Exhale and bend forward until the entire palm rests on the ground. Maintain this final posture for 10 to 30 seconds. Those who have a stiff back should bend according to their capacity. Now, inhale. Come up slowly to the vertical position and stretch the arms above the head. Exhale and slowly return to the starting position in reverse order. Relax. Ardha Chakrasana. Support the back at the waist. Exhale. Drop the head backwards, stretch the neck muscles, and bend backwards from the lumbar region. Relax with normal breathing. Stay there for 10 to 30 seconds. Ardha Chakra makes the spine flexible and strengthens the spinal nerves and improves breathing capacity. Inhale and slowly come up and relax. Hypertensive patients shall bend with care. Trikonasana. Trikon means triangle. Stand with your feet comfortably apart. Slowly raise both the arms sideways till they are horizontal. Exhale. Slowly bend to the right side and place the right hand just behind the right foot. The left arm is straight up in line with the right arm. Remain in this posture for 10 to 30 seconds with normal breathing. This prevents flat foot, strengthens the calf, thigh and waist muscles, makes the spine flexible. As you inhale, slowly come up. Repeat for the left side. Avoid this posture in case of slipped disc, sciatica, and after undergoing abdominal surgery. Do not go beyond your limits. Vajrasana. Let us now get ready for sitting postures. Vajrasana. Bhadra means firm. Sit erect with the legs stretched out straight in front. Keep the hands beside the hips. This is Dandasana. Now put the soles of your feet together. Exhale and clasp your hands together over your toes. Pull your heels as close as possible up to the perineum region. This is the final position. Stay here for some time. Vajrasana keeps the body firm and stabilizes the mind. Now stretch your leg and come to Veerasana. Avoid this practice in case of severe arthritis and sciatica. Vajrasana. Sit in Dandasana. Fold your legs and sit on your heels. Keep the thighs close and big toes touching. Place the hands on the knees. The head and back should be straight. This is Vajrasana. Ardha Chakrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. Get up on your knees. Place the hands on the waist with the fingers pointing downwards. Keep the elbows and shoulders parallel. Bend the head back and stretch the neck muscles. And bend the trunk backwards as much as possible. As you exhale, relax. Remain in this posture for 10 to 30 seconds with normal breathing. It helps to strengthen the back and neck muscles, relieves constipation and back pain. Return with inhalation. Sit in Vajrasana. Relax. Now we perform the full version of Ustrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. Kneel down on the floor. Keep your thighs and feet together. Get up on your knees. Bring the knees and the feet a few inches apart. While inhaling, bend backwards. Place the right palm on the right heel and the left palm on the left heel. Be careful not to jerk the neck while bending backwards. Ustrasana is extremely useful for defective eyesight. This is useful in relieving back pain and neck pain. It helps to reduce fat over the abdomen and hips. Those suffering from high blood pressure, heart disease and hernia should not practice this. Return with inhalation. Sit in Vajrasana. Relax. Shashankasana. Shashank means hair. Spread both the knees wide apart. Keep the toes touching. Keep the palms between the knees. Exhale and slowly stretch them full length. Bend forward and place the chin on the ground. Keep the arms parallel. Look in front and maintain the posture. This helps to reduce stress and anger. Inhale and come up. Exhale and come back to Vajrasana. Stretch your legs back to Vishramasana. Patients with osteoarthritis should do this with caution. Uttan Manduk Asana. The final position of Uttan Manduk Asana resembles an upright frog, hence the name. Sit in Vajrasana. Spread both the knees wide apart while the toes remain together. Inhale. Raise both the arms. Then cross both arms behind the head and place the hands on the upper part of the opposite shoulders. Keep the back and neck straight. Maintain this position for a while. This asana is helpful in backache and cervical pain. It helps in improving diaphragmatic movement and helps to improve lung capacity. Persons with severe knee joint pain should not perform it. While coming back, slowly raise both the arms with inhalation. Bring back and bring the knees together as in the initial position. Vakrasana. Vakra means twisted. Bend the right leg and place the right foot beside the left knee. Bring the left arm around the right knee and place the palm beside the right foot. Exhale. Twist the body and neck to the right. Comfortably remain in this posture. Turn your head back. Take out your hands with exhalation. Stretch your legs. Now come back and relax in Vishramasana. This asana increases flexibility of the spine. It helps to overcome constipation, dyspepsia, and in the management of diabetes. Repeat the same on the other side. Turn your head back. Take out your hands with exhalation. Stretch your legs. Now come back and relax in Vishramasana. Makarasana. Makara means crocodile. Lie down on your stomach with the feet wide apart, feet pointing outward. Rest your head on your hands. Relax. This is Makarasana. This asana is practiced for relaxation in all prone postures. It promotes relaxation of the lower back. Bhujangasana. Now let us be ready for prone postures. Bhujangasana. Bhujang means snake or cobra. Lie down on your stomach, rest your head on your hands and relax the body. Now join your legs and stretch your arms. Keep the forehead on the ground. Keep your palms beside the chest and raise the elbows. Inhale, lift the chin and chest up to the navel region. This is Bhujangasana. This asana is best for stress management. It also helps to manage backache and bronchial problems. Exhale. Rest your forehead on the ground and stretch your arms. Spread your legs. Place your palms and rest your head on the palms and relax. Shalabhasana. Shalabha means a locust. Lie down on your stomach. Now join your legs. Rest the chin on the floor. Keep both hands beside the body, palms facing upwards. Inhale. Raise the legs off the floor as much as you can without bending the knees. Extend the arms and legs well to ease the lift of the body off the floor. Stay in this position comfortably. This asana helps in sciatica and lower backache. It tones the hip muscles. Now exhale. Bring the legs down towards the floor. Take out your arms and rest on the floor. Cardiac patients should avoid this posture. Setubandhasana. Now we move to supine postures. Setubandhasana. Setubandh means formation of a bridge. Join your legs. Keep the arms beside the body. Bend both the legs at the knees and bring the heels near the buttocks. Hold both the ankles firmly. Inhale. Slowly raise your buttocks and trunk up as much as you can to form a bridge. Remain comfortably. This is the final position. This asana relieves depression and anxiety. It strengthens the lower back muscles. Now exhale. Slowly return to the original position and relax. Lie down on your back. Please note, women in advanced stages of pregnancy should not practice this asana. Uttan Padasana, raised feet posture. In this asana, the legs are raised upward in a supine position, hence the name. Lie comfortably on the ground with the legs stretched out. The hands should be placed by the sides. While inhaling, slowly raise both the legs without bending them at the knees and bring them to a 30-degree angle. Maintain this position with normal breathing. Exhale and slowly bring both the legs down and place them on the ground. It balances the navel center, Nabhi Manipura Chakra. Ardha Halasana, half plow posture. This posture is known as Ardha Halasana because in its final position, the body resembles half the shape of an Indian plow. Take a supine position. Keep the hands by the sides of the thighs, palms resting on the ground. Slowly raise your legs together without bending at the knees. First raise the legs up to 30 degrees, then further up to a 60-degree angle. Now slowly raise the legs to a 90-degree angle. This is the final position of the Ardha Halasana. The body from the hip to the shoulder should be kept straight. Then slowly bring the legs back to the ground without lifting the head. This is very beneficial for hypertensive patients, but needs to be practiced with care. Those who have lumbosacral or lower back pain should not perform this with both legs together. Pavan Muktasana. Bend both the knees and bring the thighs to the chest. Interlock the fingers and clasp the shin below the knee. Raise the head and shoulders. Try to touch the knees with the chin. This is Pavan Muktasana. This removes constipation, gives relief from flatulence, and tones up the back muscles and spinal nerves. Bring your head back. Exhale. Stretch your legs and relax. Avoid this practice in case of abdominal injuries, hernia, sciatica, and during pregnancy. Shavasana. Shav means the dead body. This asana is meant for complete relaxation. Lie down on your back with the arms and legs comfortably apart. Palms facing upward, eyes closed. Relax the whole body consciously. Become aware of natural breath and allow it to become rhythmic and slow. Remain in this position till you feel refreshed and relaxed. This asana helps relieve all kinds of tensions and gives rest to both the body and the mind. It is very beneficial in the management of stress and its consequences. Kapalabhati. It stimulates respiratory centers in the frontal brain. Sit in any meditative posture. Close the eyes and relax the whole body. Inhale deeply. Expand the chest. Expel the breath with forceful contractions of the abdominal muscles. Continue active exhalation and passive inhalation. Then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly and relax. This is one round of Kapalabhati. Each round should be followed by deep breathing. Now, do 2 more rounds. Kapalabhati purifies the frontal air sinuses, helps to overcome cough disorders. It is useful in treating colds, rhinitis, sinusitis, asthma, and bronchial infections. Please avoid this practice in case of cardiac conditions, high blood pressure, vertigo, migraine, stroke, hernia, and gastric ulcers. Pranayama, Nadi Shodhana or Anulom Vilom Pranayama is alternate breathing through the left and right nostrils. Sit in a meditative posture. Keep the spine straight and the head erect with eyes closed. Relax the body with a few deep breaths. Keep the left palm on the left knee in Jnana Mudra. The right hand should be in the Nasikagra Mudra. Place the right thumb on the right nostril. Breathe in from the left nostril. Close the left nostril. Exhale through the right nostril. Next, inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. This is one round of Nadi Shodhana or Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Repeat for another 5 rounds. For beginners, the duration of inhalation and exhalation should be equal. Gradually make it 1:2. Inhalation, exhalation. The breath should be slow, steady and controlled. The main purpose of this pranayama is to purify the principal channels of energy. This nourishes the whole body. It induces tranquility, helps to improve concentration. It increases vitality and lowers the level of stress and anxiety. It also elevates cough disorders. Shitali Pranayam. Sheet means cool. It also means calm and passionless. As the name indicates, this pranayam cools the mind-body system. Sit in the Padmasana or any other comfortable sitting posture. Place the hands on the knees in the Jnana Mudra or Anjali Mudra. Roll the tongue in from the sides to shape it as a tube. Inhale through this tube-shaped tongue. Fill the lungs with air to their maximum capacity and close the mouth. And then slowly exhale through the nostrils. Shitali Pranayam purifies the blood. It has a cooling effect on the body. It is beneficial for persons suffering from high blood pressure. It satisfies thirst and appeases hunger. It relieves indigestion and disorders caused by phlegm, cough, and bile. It is beneficial for the skin and the eyes. Those who are suffering from cold, cough, or tonsillitis should not do this pranayam. Bhramari Pranayama. Bhramara means a black bee. During the exhalation of this pranayam, the sound produced resembles the buzzing of a black bee. Inhale deeply through both nostrils. Exhale slowly, in a controlled manner, making a deep, steady, humming sound as that of a black bee. This is one round of Bhramari. Repeat 2 more times. This is a great tranquilizer. It's found good in the management of stress-related disorders. Now do the Bhramari with Shanmukhi Mudra. Close your ears with your thumbs. Place the forefingers on your eyes, middle fingers on the nostrils, ring finger and small fingers on the lips. Open your nose and inhale through both nostrils. Exhale slowly in a controlled manner, making the deep humming sound of a black bee. It is a useful preparatory pranayam for concentration and meditation. Dhyan. Now, let us prepare for Dhyan. Dhyan or meditation is an act of continuous contemplation. Sit in any meditative posture. Keep your spine comfortably erect. Hold Jnana Mudra. Keep your palms facing upwards upon the thighs. Arms and shoulders should be loose and relaxed. Close your eyes and sit with a slightly upturned face. You need not concentrate. Just maintain a mild focus between the eyebrows and be conscious of your breath. Dhyan keeps the mind calm and quiet. It increases concentration, memory, clarity of thought, and willpower. It rejuvenates the whole body and mind, giving them proper rest. It helps to develop positive emotions. Meditation leads to self-realization. Continue to be in this state of Dhyan. Let us now take Sankalp.
I commit to make myself into a healthy, peaceful, joyful and loving human being. Through every action of mine, I will strive to create a peaceful and loving atmosphere around me. I strive to break the limitations of who I am right now and include the entire world as my own. I recognize the kinship of my own life with every other life. I recognize the unity of all there is.
End the yoga practice session with Shanti Path or universal prayer.
सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
I hope the practices were relaxing and rejuvenating for your body, mind and soul. We have a special guest of honor for today's Yoga Day celebration, Dr. Hasid Joshipura. Dr. Joshipura is the head of Corporate Center at Larsen & Toubro. Prior to joining L&T, Dr. Joshipura was Senior Vice President, South Asia and Managing Director, India of GSK Pharmaceuticals. He was also the Chairman of Board of GSK Sri Lanka. A graduate in Electrical Engineering and alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad, Dr. Joshipura completed his doctorate at the School of Management, IIT Bombay. He has over 33 years of experience in several leading organizations, including Tata Administrative Services, Unilever Group, and Johnson & Johnson. He is a dedicated yoga practitioner for more than 8 years. So let me now invite Dr. Joshipura to speak a few words on his experience on yoga.
Thank you for having me. You know, when I was asked to talk about this, I was actually quite reluctant because first, I've never done something like this. I mean, I teach and so on and so forth, but certainly don't talk about yoga. Number two, as I'm sure all of you have understood, that when you start learning a subject, at each stage you realize how little you know. And I think yoga is certainly one of those areas where at no point can you say that you know enough. So they had actually asked me to talk to you about two things. One is how did I get interested in yoga? I don't think that's relevant to you because, you know, today yoga is far more topical than it was in my time. So it was probably relevant at that time because very few people knew about it. But today with what you've just witnessed and all of those, I don't think that's more relevant. But I flirted with this for over 30 years, but my regularly irregular practice started about 8 years ago. and within the limitations of a working life, etc., whatever I can do, I try to do. But one thing is for sure, that my commitment is certain. It's not something which I would give up for anything. So that should tell you that my experience has been positive. I just want to leave you with three things, okay? And these are not words of advice. This is what I've understood. And you'll have to, this is an empirical science, so you'll have to sort of experience this, as it were, on your own. So the first is, I think, getting the right and a good teacher is extremely important. I mean, you can do this if you're doing it for therapeutic reasons or to feel good, but if you are a dedicated and sincere follower, then it's important to get a good and experienced teacher. What do I mean by that? You see, today this is very, very topical, and the lure of commercial is quite substantial here. And I'm not saying that the teacher that you choose will do it free of cost, but I think it's important to assess your teacher's dedication and commitment to his practice. And so the commercial element should be a byproduct and not be an endpoint. So that's what I mean by a good and an experienced teacher. The second is, there are multiple schools, styles, all of that. Stay with one. It doesn't matter what you follow, whatever works for you, but stay with one and stay with it consistently. The third thing I'd like to leave you with is that regularity of practice is absolutely vital. I mean, this is true for anything that you do. If you're studying a subject, if you are not regularly in touch with it, obviously you'll lose sight, and that's true for the body as well, that's true for the mind as well. And I think that's true for this science as well. And the last thing I want to leave you with is that this is not a physical exercise. And I just want to spend some time on this and why it's not a physical exercise. Because in all physical exercises, one thing, they are mechanical. Two, you don't necessarily have to be aware. You must have a memory on how something is done. So if you're going to the gym, you must have a memory of how push-ups are done, and you couldn't be thinking of 10 other things and yet keep doing push-ups. Or you can keep running and you can keep, thinking of something else. So that's exercise. Where this differs is that it's actually a synthesis of three things. It's a synthesis of the mind, of the breath, and of the body. Let me explain how this happens. There are various ways by which you can practice any posture. Let's take a forward bend, for example. If by temperament, you and all of you who are at IIT obviously are high achievers, your focus is not on how you do the bend. Your focus is on whether your feet, your hands are touching the floor, and how quickly can you get your hands to touch the floor. Now that's doing the posture with the mind and not with the body. You know what I mean? And the breath is nowhere involved in this. And then you've got another style of doing a posture. So for example, it's a Sunday morning and you've had a sort of a series of quizzes in the previous week and you want to sleep late, but you still want to do, because you've made a commitment to yourself. So you drag yourself out of bed and sort of go through the motions of doing the forward bend. Now here, also your mind is involved, your body is really not involved. It's resisting in every possible way, and that's a different way of doing it. Now there's no right way, but the most effective way of doing this, and this is what has worked for me, what I've understood, is to really have the mind as a passive observer of the posture. The mind is not involved in what the outcome of the posture is, but is more involved in the process and the precision of the posture. That's the extent of the involvement of the mind. The breath is involved, and this you will realize as you go deeper in your practice, that the breath actually enables you to get into the posture. And you would have heard, they said when you move your head this side, you exhale and move your head that side. There's a reason behind it. For example, when you're pushing a heavy load, do you hold your breath and heave? That's the breath helping you, helping your body. So that's the way you have to enlist the help of your breath in getting into a posture. So typically, the rule is, as you get into a posture, you exhale, and when you get out of a posture, you inhale. And really, this is where the whole practice of postures differs from a regular exercise, because it's an integration of the breath, the mind, and the body. And it doesn't matter what is the extent of the flexibility that you have, what is the extent of calisthenics that you can do with the posture. That's not the intent here. Please remember, yoga is directed blood flow at its most basic and therapeutic level. So when you do a certain posture, they say that it is meant to do good for, as it said, dyspepsia or constipation. Why? Because that posture directs the blood flow to your digestive system. And if you accept that, then there is a certain precision involved in each of these postures. It's not just a question of mechanically getting into the posture. There is a precision involved to make sure that the blood flows is directed to the areas where it is meant. And you don't have to worry about this. You just have to understand the precision involved in the posture. So I just want to leave you with these three things. There are many more things we can talk about. But I think if we follow some of these, then at least we would have started. So I wish you all the very best in your journey, and thank you for having invited me today.
Thank you, sir, for that enlightening speech. Hope you are all inspired to take up yoga as a daily practice. There is a clarification. So initially it was told Professor Joshipura, Dr. Joshipura is the director. He is not the director, he is in the executive committee of the LNT. So now let me invite Chairman Gymkhana, Professor Atul Srivastava sir, to hand over the certificate. First, I call Jairam Meena for completing 1008 Surya Namaskar, 1008 Surya Namaskar in a single stretch in a time span of 5 hours. A big round of applause for Jairam Meena. Let me now call upon the core team members of Yogas from the previous year. So please come as I call out the names. Chandra Pratap Singh, he was the manager of Yogas for the previous year. A round of applause. Please continue clapping. Saurabh Bhatt, Priyanka Jena, Purna Chandra Shweta, Jairam Meena, Shavi Sharma, Vikas Maria, I now call upon Jairam once again for his feat on successfully completing the endurance test, 2 Surya Namaskars in holding position in a time span of 76 minutes. He held the position in each of the position for 3 minutes. A round of applause for him once again. Thank you, sir. I now hand over the mic to Priyanka for delivering the vote of thanks.
Good morning all. Thank you for being present for the IDY 2018. On behalf of IIT Bombay, I would like to thank Dr. Joshi Pura, who was present with us and sharing his time with us and giving us a key insight on yoga. And also the dignitaries present over here, Dean SS sir and Professor Atul Srivastava sir, for being with us and encouraging us by participating in the event. Thank you, sir. And of course, the team Yogastha and the team of volunteers who have worked throughout the month to make this event a huge success. Thank you, team. And both technical and the non-technical staff out there, without whom running the event wouldn't have been possible. And last but not the least, the great participants who have come in this morning to participate in the Common Yoga Protocol. Thank you so much. And I would like to make some few announcements for the evening. We have the Yogathon challenge, that is 108 Surya Namaskar. So please do come and join us for the finale. And we have like the bib distribution starts around 5. So be there by 5 and the event starts at 6. Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks.